All right. Okay, so here's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a smart drip speed to lead campaign from BoomTown. BoomTown has updated their, just pretty much elevated their game, honestly. But they have updated their software to include anyone that comes in under the new category will now be enrolled into like a speed to lead thing, if you so want it to be. So what we are going to do is I'm going to show you how to make that happen. All right. So, if I swap this over real quick, I have my BoomTown up over here, and let me get it where you guys can see it. All right, so here's my BoomTown. So we're going to go down to marketing. We're going to hit Smart Drip plans, and we're going to take a look. Now, I've already actually done this, so I'm just going to turn it off real quick, just make sure it was working, and I'll show y'all how to do it. So go to create new plan, plan name. I'll just name mine something simple, speed to lead. I'm just going to say speed to lead 2 because this is the second one. And what we have is, I'm going to keep it personal. You can make it a company available for your team, but you'll get this nice little warning that says by selecting company plan, we'll make this plan available to your team for immediate use. Once set as the company, you cannot take it back to personal. I just want to keep mine as personal real quick, so we're going to keep it over here. Now, things to know. This drip will pause, and you can see these little check boxes. You can uncheck them, but I would keep them all checked. So auto pause this plan when prospect replies / sends email. So if they reply or send you an email, auto pause. Now not to your personal email, but if they send an email through BoomTown to you. So auto pause when a call is logged, talk to prospect. So you can also log calls as voicemail. You can log calls as no answer. It gives you various options, but the only time it will pause is if you actually talk to the prospect and you log it that way. So auto pause plans when the prospect category changes. If you change it new to qualified or new to hot or to anything else, it will change and pause. So auto pause plans when prospect type changes. That means if you change them from buyer to seller. So be careful with that. It'll pause your plans when you're changing them or adding. So if they're just listed as buyer and then you find out they needed to sell something, you make seller. Now usually that happens when you've actually communicated with them, which will pause it anyway, but just be aware there are crazy instances where you could possibly pause a plan that you don't want to pause just because you add that they are also selling their house. Auto pause plans when the prospect sends a text to a BoomTown number. So this is if they send a text message on their own to any BoomTown number, it should pause. That is just within your prospective CRMs, I believe. All right, so what we have down here is this is the changes. So it says start. Right at this little start nugget, that's different because now you can select new, and it's different because there is a text message feature. So let's go ahead and do the text. So if you do not have text in your templates that you want to use, you can scroll up here and say compose new message. But since I have already done some for myself in the template portion, I am going to put them in here. So just take a look. If you want an example of a good template, even though that's not what this video is about, it says, hi, and inputs their name. In this case, it says John. Hi, John. It's Lane with Jason Wool Real Estate. I wanted to email you some listings, any specific neighborhoods you want to browse. So that's just the first one. It sends out immediately. That's 0 minutes on the first day. So they call that day 0. And also what you want to do is make sure that it works. That you saw me, I just had to make an adjustment and do preview text. Okay, so now that we have the first text done, wouldn't be much, without a follow-up, just in case you don't hear anything from them, wouldn't be much of a drip plan. So we're going to wait 1 day because the BoomTown will only let you send 1 text a day through the automated service. So you can also send that on your own, but it'll only let you do 1 through the automated service, through the drip plan. So I've actually set a follow-up text as well. It says, how long have you been searching for a home? It can completely be a tedious process, especially with the market right now. Let me know the basics and I can send you what we have right now. So let's take a preview at it and you can see that that's what it looks like. Now notice I don't include my name, I don't include their name, because if you're from their perspective and you open it up on your phone, you have that previous text right above that because there's been no interaction, no response, unless they've just deleted it, then it's right there. So it already has your name, it already has what company you're with, so I don't include it. Now, Once I have the second one, this is just going to be a 2-day campaign. I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that once you can select this auto move, that once it is complete, once it's completed the final step, it'll automatically move it for you. Now this does not depend on them responding. This is just it moving. So if they don't respond to like a 90-day email or 90-day campaign or anything like that, then you can actually have it automatically move. So if you have that in like an archive where you reach out to them once every 90 days or so through text messaging, of course you're calling them as well. You can do multiple things with this, but for this instance, we will not have that selected. So save the plan. Once the plan is saved, we're going to go back to your smart drips, take a look at it, and you'll see it right there. Those are mine, and you see it's already on. It says new, it's ready to go. Set auto move, there's no auto move, and it's happening. So if I had someone new come in right now, then that should be what is listed. So the smart drip should automatically start when someone new happens and comes into the website. And that's basically it for the smart drip on the speed to lead tech side.